funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Welcome back to my video. Thank you so much for thank you back, 'cause you don't know how to talk about, you don't know how to say words. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Guys. Y'all already know that I don't know what I be doing. I'm just weird, okay? Let's just knock it up, as I'm weird, and you either love it or you hate it. But you're here, so welcome. What we're gonna be talking about today, guys, is how to get over a breakup, whether it was a bad breakup or a good breakup. Either way, it takes time, takes a lot of emotion, and sometimes a lot of dedication to properly get over a relationship. I just recently got over a pretty bad relationship, so I definitely have, you know, some experience with how to do it. Whether I did it successfully, I'm still figuring that out. But we're definitely going to talk about some good tips that I've learned, I've tried. I got hair in my mouth, I hate it. So that we can go ahead and get over a breakup. Again, whether it was a good breakup or a bad breakup, it doesn't really matter. You still always have to take time to get over it and, you know, become yourself. Because when you're in a relationship, especially if it was a long one or one that you were you know, really dedicated to, or really in a close relationship with another person, you have to learn how to get back to yourself and get back into the groove of things. So that's definitely what we're going to be talking about. So the first step that I feel like a lot of people kind of just go right over, or they just ignore it, or they think that they shouldn't be doing this, is you have to give yourself time to be sad. Because again, whether if it was a good relationship, it's still gonna be sad that you guys broke up. Even sometimes if it's a mutual thing where you guys both realize it's not working out, you know, we're gonna make the smart decision to just separate, and it's something that you both decided to do. Even then, if I don't get this hair out of my face, yeah, so either way, you have to take the time to get over it. Because whether you guys decide to be friends after the relationship or not, you're still going to be in a different relationship, so you're going to miss the times that you guys had. It's a little bit sad to have shared a person in a certain way and no longer be able to do that. It's going to be sad when you have to now get over that. You have to give yourself time to grieve, be sad, cry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to take a day, a 2 week, whatever, how long it takes you to just be sad about it, because it was something that you had and it was special, and now it's over. Whether it's for the best or whatever, it's over now, and you kind of have to come to terms with it. And the first way to come to terms with it is just taking all of those feelings and letting yourself feel them. Because how are you going to get over something if you never really gave yourself time to feel everything? So take that time after a relationship to really understand what you're feeling and think about what you're going to do next moving forward. Okay, so the next step after that, after you've done all your sadness and crying and, you know, putting all of your feelings into a tub of ice cream or whatever your favorite snack is, I think now it's a good time. We did it. You have no more tears to cry. You have no more anger. You have no more nothing. Now it's time to pay more attention to yourself. Now it's time to from where you were to who you are now, especially after being in a relationship, learning new things and growing. Now you have to learn who you are on your own again. Because again, sometimes, especially if you're in longer relationships, you spend so much time with that person that, you know, you're a certain person with them. But again, you've learned so many new things, and now you're going to experience new things, and you're going to experience them more on your own, that you're going to keep growing. So this is a good time to do some self-reflecting. whatever that looks like to you. Whether you need to go have a spa day, go get your nails done, hair done, if you need to meditate, if you need to go read, a walk on the beach, whatever it looks like to you, make sure that you're spending time with yourself. It's still good to be around other people, you know, friends, family and stuff. It's good to be around people just so that you don't get stuck in that sad place, because you want to move, you want to have that sad place and you want to have that moment, but you want to be able to get out of it too. So it's good to be around people that love and support you, but then you also have to make sure that you're spending time for yourself too, so that you're not just getting lost in all of that blah. Because sometimes it can be very confusing after a breakup, because it's just so many emotions and you don't want to get lost in them. So again, take time for yourself, learn what it is that you want to do moving forward, see if you want to do anything new, if you want to maybe start a career, change your hair. That's always good. I love changing my hair when I'm going through a new stage of stuff. Obviously, that's what I just did. I love to meditate. Meditate is always a good time because you get to relax yourself, and you're alone, but you're not really alone. Especially if you're like a spiritual kind of person, I just feel like it's a good way to be one with yourself, so it doesn't feel lonely, but you're alone. You feel me? I hope you do. Hopefully this video isn't all over the place, because I feel like it is. But like I said, breakups are a very confusing time. It's probably going to be a confusing video. But if you understand me, you understand me, you know? So yeah, that. Step 2, take time for yourself. Learn yourself again and see who you are now after the breakup, after that person. See who you are again as an individual. Okay, so step 3. So now that you've learned yourself, you've gotten out of that sad place, you took time for yourself, and now you've learned things that you want to be interested in, now it's time for you to get out into the world and do these things. Because every time after breaking up and what was that? After breakup, again, it's a very sad time, it's a very confusing time, but it's a great time to start doing new things. Things that maybe you would have never done with the other person, or just things that you never thought you'd done altogether. But again, you've grown, so now you can try all these new experiences, meet all these new people. So this would be a great time to learn any new hobbies, have any new experiences, travel, see new places. And that is what being single should be about, you know? When you're single, it's not about, you know, thotting around, hoeing around. It's not always about that. I think being single, it's a good time to know yourself, grow, start any new adventures, any new careers. This would be a great time to just do whatever you want to do, because you don't have anybody not holding you back per se, but holding you back. You know what I'm saying? You don't really have any kind of strings attaching you, or you don't have to feel guilty about wanting to do things because maybe you're thinking about the other person. This time, all you have to do is think about yourself. So get out there, enjoy what the world has to offer, because it has so much. I promise it does. Okay, and step 4, this comes whenever you are ready. Whenever you are ready. There's no timeline on this. Everybody's timeline is different. Everybody's life is different. So this comes whenever you are ready. So when you've already finished your sadness, the first step, when you finish going through your self-reflecting stage, when you've enjoyed the world and you've learned new things about yourself that you maybe never thought, you've done things that you didn't think that you would ever do, you've gotten to enjoy the world, whenever you're ready, the last step is to now build new relationships. You're gonna be a new person. I feel like you change every time you're in a new relationship. Not change like drastic change where you just are a whole different person, but you do get to learn a lot from these people when you are in relationships. So yeah, so again, when you are ready to go ahead and build new relationships with people, make sure that you aren't so hard on yourself. And make sure that you do remember that you have grown as a person. You've been through all these stages, and this was just after the breakup. This isn't how much you changed when you were in a relationship. So you did all of this changing. So when you do pick the person, it may be similar to who you were dating before. It may be completely different from who you were dating before. Make sure you don't let any of that stop you, and you don't let anybody else's judgments or thoughts stop you from dating again or going back out there. If you take months, years, weeks, whatever, however long it takes you to get over a breakup, it's okay. And just make sure that when you do, you're doing it for you. It's something that's gonna work out. Make sure that you've learned from the mistakes that maybe you've made. You've learned from other people's mistakes that you don't want to deal with again. And you don't let anybody's judgment stop you from dating whomever it is that you want to date. Because this is all about being happy, getting back to yourself, and growing. So I hope that this video can help some people who are out there going through breakups. Again, I just went through a breakup that was... It took a lot. It took a lot out of me. It was very hard, and I feel like it was because I didn't go through these stages. I think I kind of went through these stages all sporadically, and I definitely didn't listen to the advice that I'm giving now. And I think then I really didn't know how to get over a breakup. It was something fairly new that I was dealing with, the way that we broke up. So I was kind of just learning how it goes. So I wish I would have had this knowledge then when I was going through that. But I hope that I can help someone out there. And so maybe you don't have to go through the same kind of negative experience, because breaking up doesn't have to be a negative thing. People break up for a bunch of different reasons. The aftermath doesn't have to be so negative for a breakup. So if you like this video, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if there's any tricks or stages that you guys go through when you're having to go through a breakup, and what helps you get over that. Of course, if you liked it, like this video, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, and I will see all of you lovely lovelies in the next video. Bye. I look cute today.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.